So, William Shatner is the man. First, I gotta give thanks to the lovely and talented Mecha Random. Please go to her video on this. I put the link in the description below, along with the link to the Bounding into Comics article on this story. So yes, William Shatner shuts down Star Trek podcast host who wished he was dead. This is an interesting examination of the rules that we're forced to live under. But there's a certain privilege that some don't have to live under, rules that they force you to live under. But anyway, here we have William Shatner and this person here, Heather Ray, who apparently is one of the hosts on this podcast, which I've never heard of. Well, never will. The Tricorder Transmissions. So it's a Star Trek podcast. So anyway, she tweets out, hot take, I wish the real Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy, who sadly passed away, was alive rather than Shatner. So Shatner responds, what a thing to tweet. Here's the tweet. And he has the tweet there. So then another host from Tricorder Transmissions, Admiral Fliss, rushes in to defend Heather Ray and said, this cis-het white male privilege exhibited by William Shatner by turning his fan base against a member of the queer Star Trek community over a flippant and forgettable opinion is absolutely shameful. How fragile his ego must be that a random person can upset him so. She wished him dead. She wished him dead. And if you're going to live under the rules you demand the rest of us live, that's a death threat. Her Twitter account should be scrapped. She should be fired from her, or, well, I guess probably not working for any pay, but, removed from the podcast, which she has been, actually. But, so these are the rules, and but this is pretty damn close to a death threat. And, of course, she didn't mean it, but no, there's no context. There's nothing. No, you gotta go. Oh, but wait. Of course, when you talk about privilege, she's got leftist privilege. So, Shatner just isn't abiding by the rules. And he has to understand that he's a cis, hetero, white male. Ew! The most evil creatures to ever walk the earth. And he should hold his head in shame. So, he has his response, but he does not back down. And this is what he's doing the exact right thing here. Yes, because she sends a death threat and I react. So, of course, let's just ignore the death threat and make the facts about her LGBTQIA status to exonerate her actions. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. Admiral Fliss, you should be ashamed. Yeah, your rank should be removed. So yeah, this is the cowardly act of hiding behind whatever it is, whether it's a race or religion or sexuality or gender, what have you. Go hide behind it, because any criticism of Admiral Fliss and Heather Ray is an attack on all members of the LGBTQIA. And better put a plus on there, because if you miss somebody, you're a bigot. So plus. That's plus. Shatner, you didn't get it right. So, yes, hide behind that like a coward, because you don't really have an argument. You made a threat against the man's life. You did. You said you wish he was dead, which is really a nasty thing to do, but, So, Shatner, funny how that Tricorder Show podcast network keeps sending people to attack me when one of their own sent me a death threat. And they did. So, Tricorder Transmission said, oh, crap. Oh, boy. We're going to have to clean house here. We harbor no ill will for William Shatner. Only appreciation and love for his work. Yeah, because without it, where would you be? Yeah. By the way, did any of these people actually watch the show? You're preaching about inclusivity and everything. It's Star Trek. Was it just on in the room and you were looking at your phone and stuff? You're not paying attention? Maybe that's the case. But anyway, the creator of the tweet has chosen to step away. Yeah. Did she? From the network. And we are all deeply saddened that this has happened. Yeah. Yeah, I bet so, yeah. The remark was not intended as a threat. It doesn't matter. You made these rules. You got to live by them. Don't bring up context. That's no. Anyway, our threat or to promote harm to anyone. Well, she wishes he was dead and Nimoy was alive. That's, you know. She could have said Nimoy was the better man if she did, which was obviously the point, but, and although her account has been made private, I'll bet, she has accepted responsibility for the poor wording, has deleted the tweet, and regrets having made it. Yeah. Well, Shatner said, hang on a minute here. Deeply saddened that someone who has a history of saying she wishes I was dead has left your organization, but you have no ill will? Is that a backhanded slam at me? Yeah, it is. You should have removed her immediately, but instead you allowed another of your crew to attack me as well. Anyone who uses the Star Trek name in a podcast or any fan production should be inclusive, not exclusive. Yeah, that's the point here. They preach inclusivity and never practice it. No dialogue, no discussion, nothing. Scorched earth at any disagreement. Anyway, and to hurl hatred. Yeah, if anyone was hurling hatred, it was Heather Ray. She wishes he was dead. I mean, come on. Anyway, and to hurl hatred for poorly worded tweets should be disallowed from using any reference to Star Trek in marketing their show. Yeah, because it, again, did you ever watch the show? Any of them? This isn't the first time she's posted it. She's a cheerleader at #STLV. She also did several Star Trek podcasts. What is it about Gene's exclusionary vision that missed her by miles that she could post that? Stop trying to make this about me unless you feel the same way as her. So, this idiot, he's responding to this idiot. I'm truly ashamed of your behavior, Mr. Shatner. You made this internet bully a person based on what you assumed she meant. It's pretty clear. She wishes he was dead instead of Nimoy, okay? Yeah. Did you bother to ask her? It was pretty damn clear. It's only a few words. I doubt you took the time. It seems like he did. Yeah. Since you know her, ask her how many times she posted or said that poorly worded statement. #many times. I only caught her this time. Again, I respect you and no, you don't. No, you don't. I happen to know her and do not believe in my heart she actually means you any harm. Yeah, well, you gotta live under the rules you expect everyone else to, don't you? Yep, you sure do. And Admiral Fliss, for the record, I'm no longer associated with the Tricorder Transmissions podcast. I'll bet. Well, Tricorder Transmissions. I wonder what's going to happen to your production. Oh, yeah. I have no interest in that podcast. So, there you go. What do I make of Shatner's statements banning in the comics? I think they're fantastic. William Shatner really is Captain Kirk. Yes, he is. He should get his rank back. He's Admiral Kirk. Yeah, Commodore Kirk. Yeah, Shatner is the man. Gotta love him. And I mean, and he's one of the advantages of age here. Is he reaches that FU age. He doesn't have to put up with this crap. And there you go. Again, a good point. Did you ever actually watch Star Trek? And were you paying attention? I don't think so. So you're going to call anybody involved in Star Trek some sort of somethingist. No, that's not going to fly. Anyway, there you go. An interesting little interlude again, thanks to Memorandum and, of course, the great Bounding Into Comics for covering this fascinating little episode. All right, thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're here, why not like and subscribe? And before you go, check out that link description below. Not just the links to the article and Memorandum's channel, but my other links that'll take you to my podcast and to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Bye-bye.